Asparagus Fern FAQ with 36vine.com site and channel. Welcome to our fast guide on asparagus fern, a popular houseplant known for its delicate, feathery foliage. In this video, we'll answer some frequently asked questions about asparagus ferns, providing you with all the information you need to grow and maintain these beautiful plants successfully. Let's dive in. Question 1. How to propagate asparagus fern? Propagating asparagus fern is quite straightforward. There are two main methods, division and seeds. To propagate by division, which is the most common method, simply take your mature asparagus fern out of its pot and gently separate the root ball into smaller sections, each with its roots. Plant these sections in individual pots with well-draining soil. If you're using seeds, which are found in the berries of the fern, plant them in a seed-starting mix and keep them moist until they germinate. Propagation is best done in the spring or early summer when the plant's growth is most active. Question 2. How to make asparagus fern bushy? To encourage bushier growth in your asparagus fern, regular pruning is key. Trim back the longer stems, which will stimulate the plant to produce new growth and become fuller. Ensure you're providing enough light and not overwatering, as both can affect the plant's fullness. Additionally, a balanced fertilizer during the growing season can promote healthier, bushier growth. Question 3. Is asparagus fern toxic to cats and dogs? Yes, it's important to know that asparagus ferns are toxic to cats and dogs. They contain compounds that can cause allergic dermatitis in pets. If ingested, the berries of the plant can cause gastrointestinal upset in animals. It's best to keep asparagus ferns out of reach of your furry friends to prevent any accidental ingestion. Question 4. Why is my asparagus fern turning yellow? Yellowing fronds in asparagus ferns can be caused by several factors. Overwatering is a common cause, leading to root rot, which affects the plant's ability to absorb nutrients. Underwatering or low humidity can also lead to yellowing. Make sure your watering schedule allows the topsoil to dry out slightly between waterings. Nutrient deficiencies and too much direct sunlight are other potential causes. Adjust your care routine accordingly and consider moving your plant to a location with bright indirect light. Question 5. When to cut asparagus ferns? Pruning is an essential part of asparagus fern care. But when is the best time to do it? Ideally, you should prune your asparagus fern in the early spring. This timing aligns with the start of their active growing period. By cutting back the older, leggy stems, you encourage new growth, which results in a fuller, more vibrant plant. Remember, when pruning, always use clean, sharp shears to make precise cuts. Question 6. How to care for asparagus fern indoors? Caring for asparagus ferns indoors involves a few key steps to ensure they thrive. First, place your fern in a location where it will receive bright, indirect light. Direct sunlight can be too harsh and scorch the leaves. Maintain a consistent watering schedule, allowing the soil's top layer to dry out between waterings. Asparagus ferns also love humidity, so consider misting them regularly or placing a humidifier nearby. And don't forget to fertilize your fern every few weeks during the growing season for that extra boost of nutrients. Question 7. How often to water asparagus fern? Watering your asparagus fern correctly is crucial. How often? Well, it depends on several factors like the humidity, light, and the season. Generally, it's best to water when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. This might mean watering once a week, but always check the soil first. Overwatering can lead to root rot, so it's better to err on the side of caution. Question 8. How to grow asparagus fern? Growing an asparagus fern is quite rewarding. Start by selecting a well-draining potting mix and a pot with good drainage holes. Place your fern in bright, indirect sunlight and water consistently. Asparagus ferns grow relatively fast, so providing adequate space for growth is essential. If you're interested in propagation, you can easily do this by dividing the root ball during repotting. Remember, these ferns can grow quite large, so regular pruning will keep them manageable and healthy. Question 9. Can asparagus fern take full sun? Asparagus ferns prefer bright but indirect sunlight. While they can tolerate some direct sunlight, prolonged exposure, especially during the hottest parts of the day, can be detrimental. It can lead to scorched leaves and a reduced lifespan. If you're growing them outdoors, a spot with partial shade is ideal. Indoors, keep them near a window where the light is filtered through a curtain or blinds. That's all for our Asparagus Fern FAQ session. I hope this answers your questions and helps you on your journey to growing beautiful asparagus ferns. For more gardening tips and plant care tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and read our site 36vine.com. Share your asparagus fern experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from our viewers. Happy gardening!